Alejandro Garnacho and Jadon Sancho has proven to be too strong or too arrogant for you guys to sell them. What is happening with the deal between Garnacho and that of Jadon Sancho?
Well, you see, I think as the day goes by, particularly for those two players, you continue to see the very need and essence for the cultural reset that is going on at Manchester United. You understand? You already know Amorim have cut those two guys out of Manchester United because on the ground of discipline, they do not meet it. They don't cut it. And with their behavior every day, how they are conducting themselves, especially in this transfer period, you can see very clearly that Amorim is getting it right to those two guys especially. Now, Sancho, for example, didn't even have any issue with Amorim. It was with Ten Hag, but the club has deemed him to be somebody who is not fit for purpose anymore. Do you understand? Because he's somebody that does not match the standard required to be a United player. And it is very true. Now, Jadon Sancho, I do not understand why this guy is proving difficult to sell. If you're somebody of great ambition, if you're somebody who's ambitious, if you're somebody who wants to pick your career up, Chelsea already gave you a platform to, relaunch your career. And fair enough, you had a good number of games there. You were able to qualify for the Champions League and win the Conference League. You even scored in the Conference League final. That's a good opportunity to get a good offer if he provides, present himself properly for other clubs. Transfer window closes September 1. This guy is still moving around the entire tattoo shop in UK, tattooing the name of people around his ear, girls around his ear. Is that the sign of somebody who's ambitious? That's the sign of somebody who don't want to do anything from their career. Now he's issuing a statement saying that people are trying to assassinate his character. People are saying things that does not really, speak true of who he is. But what we are seeing and how you are behaving yourself on the outside does not give us any other choice but to believe whatever it is you are hearing and reading. Roma has agreed for you to go. Roma has presented Manchester United a £20 million offer to say that you can come and negotiate. Manchester United actually, say that the valuation of Sancho is 23 million. Now, due to lack of suitors, we have accepted that of Roma, which is 20 million, is not far away from the valuation, right? It's just a 3 million difference. All that is left is for Jadon to go and discuss with Roma. Jadon and his agent have proven difficult to do business with. His agent is saying one thing about, bonus and all like that. Sancho is saying that if he does not get a particular amount of wage, which is close to what he's getting from at Manchester United, he's not moving out of the club, which is a sign that he lacks self-awareness.
And I think he was talking about payoff too.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's the agent. It's the agent that's talking about that one. You understand? Now, when a player lacks self-awareness, you cannot progress. You can't progress because you have to look at yourself and evaluate your worth. What you were worth before we signed you from Borussia Dortmund is not what you are worth today. The contractual agreement that brought about the 300 or 250 that you are earning at Manchester United was because we saw you as somebody who was going to, match the money with your football outcomes on the pitch. It was quite unfortunate that none of that happened. You weren't what we expected of you on the pitch. Now we have deemed you surplus to requirement and we are trying to offload you. The two parties have to, do what they have to do. Manchester United have done right on their parts. We have agreed with Roma for you to go. Now you're making it difficult for Roma to do a deal with you. That's a big sign for seriousness. That guy, honestly, he's the most, I don't want to, give him the tag, but he's kind of like proven to be the most useless player that I've ever played for this club. Yes.
And I think he has offers from other clubs before, but he refused to go to.
Well, the only offer we are concrete about was the proposal from Besiktas, which was not, money was not ascribed to it. We don't know how much Besiktas was going to present, but we know they were interested in Jadon Sancho. And immediately Besiktas came to talk about Sancho. Sancho immediately just cut ties with them. He didn't want to talk to them. He didn't even give them audience. And now Roma is Serie is a pretty much slow league. Sancho is somebody who we know he does not like the physical game, does not like to come in contact with everybody. So that's a fantastic opportunity to relaunch his career. But right now, I don't know why him and his agent are proving very difficult to do business with. It's just awkward. It's very bad. Very, very bad. Onwards and upwards, we should make sure that players like Jadon Sancho don't find their way to the club. Honestly, because it's making it difficult. You look at Chelsea. Chelsea have sold several players that, they bought recently and they feel like they are no good. They have been able to offload them. Why? Because those players, they feel like they want to do something with their career. Look at Renato Viega. Look at the likes of this boy in their midfield, Ugochukwu. A lot of them have gone.
Chukwuemeka too.
Chukwuemeka his own had a problem with Borussia Dortmund, so he fell through. You understand? He didn't go through. So that's just it. Honestly, Sancho and his agent need to do better, not just for themselves, but for his career. You can always get better. Sancho is barely 26. He's barely 26 and he's misbehaving. You're not even there yet. Your career hasn't even peaked and you're playing around town. It's a mess. He's making a mess of his career.
All right, so what about Garnacho, Alejandro Garnacho to Chelsea, and he has refused offers from maybe Napoli and other clubs that came to get his signature. He said Chelsea and Chelsea alone.
Well, for Alejandro Garnacho, I think Garnacho has a very, very big problem that is going to haunt his career. See, as a young star in football, the least character you want to have is arrogance. You understand? Why a little, dose of arrogance is good for your game because it helps you on the pitch. When you overload it, it becomes a problem not just to you but to people who are around you. Do you understand? Now, what's the name? Alejandro Garnacho. He has not, offers have been on the table. He's not short of suitors. Napoli has come for him. We were very close to, selling him in January for 70 million. You understand? The offer was on the table. The only problem was that he was not willing to go to Italy. And he is still on that now. He said he wants to go to Chelsea. Now, a big club like Bayern Munich only came for you. Honestly, if I was an advisor to Garnacho is 21, 22 years about. I think 21. You're about 21 according to Amorim. Now, Bayern Munich is a good stepping ground for preparation. The league is monopolized by them. They dominate everything. Your progression is going to be smooth and soft. Do you understand? The teams you are going to be playing with are teams that you most likely going to dominate. So majority of the time you are with the ball. So you can develop confidence, you can develop yourself, you can develop all that you need to become a top player. I think that is the best place for him to go. Whoever is advising him to use bitterness that he has towards Manchester United to be the thing that he will use as a prerequisite for where he's going next, honestly, is very, very bad. That is like, you is a catalyst to his failure. Do you understand? When you are not logically, analyzing what is good for you and your future, you are using vendetta to design a future for yourself. You are not going to get anything out of it. You won't get anything out of it. Chelsea, as it stands now, from what we all of us know, they have Estevao Williams, they have Santos, they have Gittens, all fantastic youngsters who can play the wing. You understand? They can play both wings. They are there. And then now Garnacho, they want to add Garnacho to the ranks. And he says he wants to go there. Honestly, why he wants to go there, I don't understand. Chelsea and on the second note, Chelsea are the only suitors for Garnacho that are not meeting the requirements of Manchester United evaluation. Manchester United have said that they value Garnacho 50 million because looking at the going market rate, Elanga 55, Madueke 55, then a talent like Garnacho too should be around that range.
It should be
more than the range. You understand? Garnacho has had good quality time at first team football for Manchester United. He's had international caps. So he has enough experience to command a good transfer fee. Plus, one more important thing, he has age. You're buying the age. Do you understand? Who is buying Garnacho now has Garnacho for, a decade if everything goes to plan. Do you understand? And he's not short of talent. Let's be honest. You understand? He's not short of talent. He has the talent. The only problem he has is what is going to destroy his career, which is character. He lacks the adequate character to grind to the top. Football is not all about what you do on the pitch. How you conduct yourself off the pitch equally matters as much as what you do on the pitch. Garnacho has proven to be somebody who is very difficult to do things with. The club does no longer want you. You want Chelsea. The club has gotten offers from other clubs, which we feel is good. Napoli actually wants him. Conte loves him. Company too wants him. He has refused to go there. He is pushing to go to pushing to go to Chelsea. And Chelsea are not even prioritizing him. If Chelsea prioritized Garnacho, they would have gone for him instead of Gittens. That's just the honest truth. That's the honest truth. But he is lacking self-awareness. He does not know. He just wants to go there and pile up. Anyway, we are hearing that what is happening now is there is a percentage of positives. There is some good percentage of positive regarding the discussion between Manchester United and Chelsea as regards the transfer of Garnacho to Chelsea. So if all things goes to plan, I want him to just make his move. We need to, get it done away with. You understand? Let him go and let the club, have better things to deal with.
All right, so and I feel like you guys are not talking about this Antony and Malacia, especially that of Malacia's deal. He's been sidelined and nothing has been done with him, and Antony too.
Well, the thing is, for Malacia, recently Roma has come in. You understand? And I think he's going to be going to Roma. Roma actually, they like the idea of getting Garnacho as their left back, and I think talks are progressing. Though it's not everywhere now, it's not all over the social media space. You have to be really invested in football news for you to see those type of information. You understand? So as it stands, Roma and Malacia, they are trying to work something out. Why for Antony? Antony is somebody that Manchester United have told, if you fail to strike a deal with the offers you are getting on the table, and you are hell bent on helping Real Betis to do the deal that they want to do, because Real Betis are trying to play smart on Manchester United.
What?
Yes, they are trying to play smart. Now, they are saying that they are going to actually buy Antony for 20 million.
20 million.
20 million. And Manchester said, no way. You either buy 40 or you go. Do you understand? Now, they are saying that, okay, what's going to happen is they are going to buy him for 20 million and they are going to own him with Manchester United. A large percentage of Antony will be owned by Manchester United, and they will also own the less percentage. Manchester United have come out to say they don't want to do any type of business like that. We want outright sale. We don't want all those type of structuring. Let him, if he wants to join you, there's a fee we have given you. Meet the fee and he'll go. But Antony is trying to play smart. He's trying to help Betis to get the deal that he wants. So what Manchester United is trying to do with Antony is, whether Antony likes it or not, whether Real Betis like it or not, they must bend to Manchester United orders. That's just it. Why for Malacia? I believe that Malacia has behaved himself professionally in this entire process. He is somebody that I feel like, if not for his injury, he didn't even do anything wrong. You understand? He didn't do nothing wrong. He's just somebody who the club feels like is no longer there. So let us push him out once and for all. You understand? That's why he's going. And I believe all things being equal, he's going to get a deal with Roma and then everything will be good.
All right, so Manchester United fans, what do you think about this? Is there anybody you think about your transfer that we didn't talk about? Let's know down below in the comment section, and don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms at Football Analysis, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one.